Jungkook came down to find his wife Ryan, the love of his life, who said she will be back in the room, but it's been 15 minutes when she didn't come. He went downstairs himself only to see her coming. He crossed his arms and stopped in his way, seeing her beautiful and radiant smile under the bright sun. She came inside from the garden holding a basket full of fresh flowers and fruits. He smiles and bites his lower lip, trying to control the rising desires when Ryan saw him standing and walked to him, handing him the basket. JK, sweetheart, you went to the garden for this? Ryan, of course, you were so busy on your boring call and it was so exhausting to watch you working, so I went in the garden to pluck these fresh fruits and flowers. He smiles when she feeds him a grape. He chuckles, placing the basket away and pulls her into his arms. JK, it's sweet, but not as much as my wife. Ryan blushes and answers him in a sign language. Ryan, such a tease. He chuckles and kisses her. After felt like eternity, Wine pulled away, catching her breath, and pouted, sulking. JK, you look cute like this, breathless and all done in my arms. Wine blushes hard when he knows what effect he leaves on her every time they have intimacy. Jungkook smiles and kisses her forehead. JK, sweet, I have some clients coming over at home in the noon. They will be having lunch too. So just guide the chef and don't stress yourself too much, okay? Wine smiles and thumbs up when he chuckles and nuzzles into her neck, making her scream and feel joy. She playfully pushed him, but he didn't let her go. JK, I'll miss you. Wine smiles. Wine, cook, behave yourself, and go to your office. He chuckles. JK, alright, fine, be that way, Hitler wife. She smiles at his grumpy face when she leans in, giving him a peck on the cheek, making him smile, and he left into his office. Wine might be his mute wife, but he loves her more than anything in the whole world. They knew each other for so long that he instantly understands without her telling him what she needs or feels. They both are like an open book to each other. But the only problem is Jungkook is a short-tempered man who cannot bear a single judgmental comment or eye when it comes to his wife. He would burn the person alive if he lays an eye on her. He always tries his best to control his anger around her as she is. Sensitive to harshness. She started getting panic attacks and he is well aware of that. The trauma of her losing her parents in a car crash made her completely mute, but fortunately she survived that crash. He babied her like a newborn. Jungkook entered with a straight face. JK, good afternoon gentlemen, please have a seat. Entering into his office, the three men took a seat before presenting their business proposal to him. They got engrossed in their work when an hour later, Ryan entered with refreshments when Jungkook's gaze softened and he gave her a sweet smile that's only for her. One of the men eyed her from up to down and smirked when Ryan did the sign language to Jungkook. Ryan, lunch is ready. He smiles and kisses her palm when one of the men whispers to other making a very disgusting comment which didn't go unheard by Jungkook. It made his blood boil to the point he roughly stood up from his seat and glared. Him, Wine froze and squeezed his hand a little when he looked back at her. Cheeky. Sweet, go to the room. Wine couldn't understand the sudden change in his behavior. She raises her eyebrows, questioning him. What is it? Jungkook grabbed her arm firm but was gentle. Cheeky. I said in the bedroom now. She sensed he's not joking around. She instantly left the place without questioning further when he turned to the man and took out his gun from the drawer. The other client spoke. Max, Mr. June, come on, it's not even a big deal. We are not cancelling this deal over a little thing. His wheels popped more when the one who commented that stood up. John, you're not serious, right? And besides that, I didn't say. Wrong. I mean, how would your mute wife be replying to you during intimacy? You know, by sign language, laughs. Jungkook muttered a curse under his breath and without wasting a second he shot him straight into his head, leaving him lifeless. As the other Scot flinched, Max tried to speak when Jungkook pointed the gun towards him. Max, you have gone crazy. JK, leave before you don't want to end up dead here. Max, you must be kidding. JK, no. You lost it all the moment you got disrespected. My wife. My wife is not a burden or my weakness. She is my power, my everything. She means the entire world to me, and the moment you disrespect her or lay your eyes, you will have the same end. Leave. He shoved all the files on their faces when left. Max, you will regret it. JK, get lost. He ran his hand in his hair, frustrated and annoyed, when he placed the gun back in the drawer before going to the bedroom, where Ryan was pacing worried and stressed. He entered the room. Anger was visible on his face. He roughly unbuttoned his cuff and threw his phone on the bed before pulling her into a passionate kiss. He kissed the soul out of her. She was taken aback but tried her best to match his pace. But she couldn't. He realized he will hurt her by this intensity. He instantly pulled away but didn't let her go and held her close to him, inhaling her scent to calm him down. JK, it's okay. Just relax. You okay? Wine gulped and nodded, trying to calm her fastened heartbeat. Jungkook gently kisses her assaulted lips before gently pulling her into a passionate and slow kiss. She wrapped her arms around his neck and tried to take out his entire anger when she could feel his upset, but instead of asking, she just kissed. Him. Once they both were calmed down, he pulled away, resting his forehead against her. Cheeky. Damn, I just love you so much. She smiles knowing it's not a lie. Wine was about to sign something when he stopped her. JK, before you tell me you love me more than. It's impossible, sweetheart. Even if you love me 100%, I would still love you 1% more. So it's not happening. Wine blushes and sulks a little. Wine, not fair. Jungkook chuckles heartily and kisses the pulse point on her neck when she smiles and embraces him. JK, let's just see who loves who more in bed. Wine eyes widen as she turns entire red when he smirks proudly and picks her up, taking her to the bed before hovering over and kissing her. JK, mine, only mine, kisses her neck.